This morning, we are getting our first look at the storm's impact on the farming industry. It damaged crops, it damaged equipment, it killed animals. Farmers are now hoping to salvage whatever they can. Brooke is live at a farm near Sarasota, Florida, with more on that. Brooke Schaefer?
Hey, Mitch, good morning. Hurricane Ian killed more than 250 cows on this farm in Mayaca City, Florida. Employees here tell me they expect that number to go up. And what happens on this farm and at farms across Southwest Florida could have a serious impact on your next trip to the grocery store.
Hi, mamas.
In Mayaca City, Florida, near Sarasota.
You're on farm time now.
Much of Courtney Dakin's farm is damaged.
And I pulled up and I was just, it stopped me in my tracks. I stopped in the driveway and I didn't even know if I could drive in.
Not a single building on Dakin Dairy Farm was left untouched. Hurricane Ian tore through barns and buildings and killed at least 250 of the farm's cows, a number Dakin expects to go up.
So hard. I broke down at the end of the driveway. Like, I want to cry right now thinking about it. Because I think about them, I'm like, oh my God, they were out there. Like, how helpless could they have felt?
Farms across Southwest Florida were caught in the destructive path of the Category 4 hurricane. Already, we know the storm will have a dire effect on Florida's citrus production, where experts tell NewsNation 4 of 5 counties that make up a majority of the state's citrus production took a direct hit by Hurricane Ian.
It certainly is another burden on their shoulders.
Christina Morton works for the Florida Fruit and Vegetable Association.
There's still a lot of debris and flooded roads that prevent our growers from even accessing a field. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the field is lost. It just means that the grower can't physically get there to check on damage if there was any.
Though it could be several weeks before we know the full impact of the hurricane on the food industry, some experts tell NewsNation you can expect to see higher prices on things like orange juice. At Dakin Dairy Farm, they say with the loss of more than 200 cows, the amount of milk they're able to produce will inevitably go down.
While we may not feel it now, in 6 to 8 months when those calves were supposed to be mamas now and be part of our herd, we're going to be 250 less than what we should have been at. So it won't affect us now, but it will affect us months down the road, absolutely.
Something else to keep in mind here, guys, Florida produces a lot of fruits and vegetables during the winter when other places are just too cold. So any issues at farms here in Southwest Florida could really only further complicate the supply chain issues we are already seeing across the country. Mitch?
If you've never been to Florida, you don't know Florida has farm country like that, but Brooke Schaefer does. Brooke, thank you for that report.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.